Welcome, welcome, one and all. I'm Mike, the Digital Kid, and this is PC Tengine, my chronological examination of every game released for the PC Engine, also known as the TurboGrafx 16. Going by the Japanese release date for every Hue card, or is it HUD card? You know, I've been wondering about that because Hudson, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to give myself 10 minutes to play each game and tell you what I think of it. Today's game is Pro Yakyuu World Stadium, released by Namco in Japan on May 20th, 1988. And guess what? It's a baseball game. Japan really loved their baseball games in the 80s, and I can assure you the Famicom got a heaping helping of them. I'm not sure if the PCE got as many of them, but here's our baseball quota filled in for now. Part of an actually pretty big series by Namco that got its start in the arcades, World Stadium would be the parent to the Family Stadium offshoot that started the RBI Baseball series of games on the NES. If you hear this music now, it might be familiar to anyone who's played RBI Baseball. Admittedly, my history on sports games is almost as rusty as my history on actual sports, but whatever the case, this game is some very old school baseball. Now let's see, am I as bad at virtual baseball as I was playing softball in junior high? Well, let's hit the timer and find out. And a 1, and a 2, and a start! Alright, 1P versus Com, 9 innings, sounds good to me. I'll take C. I don't know if that's the Cincinnati whatevers versus O, the Ontario Orioles? That's a team, right? I don't know. Yep. So, this is a baseball game. I'm not very actually familiar with the RBI baseball games, but if you've played them before, then you know pretty much what to expect here. And I assure you, I will probably get 0 runs while the CPU scores a home run. Out. Well, at least I don't need to really understand any menus to play this. Unless there's, like, some sort of menus where I can, like, switch players and... I hate hitting a low fly like that gets caught. Now, the AI in every single baseball game I've played is a jerk! See, look, I couldn't do crap. He gets a double. You stay over there now. I guess that's what they call a sacrifice bunt, maybe? Alright, fine. Fine, whatever. Well... Oh, hey, I actually got him out. Well, if I was going to say if you're in the West, you know what baseball's like, but baseball is like Japan's #1 super sport, so I'm going to guess you probably know what baseball is by now. I probably don't really have to explain this one too much. I can't say, though, that the fielding is very annoyingly slow. I find fielding's the hardest part to exactly duplicate in a baseball game, especially if you're playing against the AI. You can rarely ever make it work for yourself, but they'll practically teleport instantly to where the ball's about to land, and... strikes, seriously. Well, I'm pretty sure the timer's going to end before we reach the maximum innings on this, so... Oh, hey, I actually threw a strike. I gotta say that the... Seriously? What the crap is that? Yeah, whatever. Oh, for God's sakes! I gotta tell you, I don't think I like this very much. Of course. Oh, well, at least I can catch this. At least I better. Give those easy pop flies. Do more of those. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Then it can totally ruin you. Thankfully, that doesn't count as a run on their end, or I would have been really PO'd. So hey, guess what is not my field of expertise in video games? I'm not really much of a sports guy in real life either. Can't remember the last sports anything that I've ever watched. Wow! I actually got a run! I'll take it. You know what? That's good enough for me. No double play, at least. But yeah, I'm not really a sports fan at all in real life. Frankly, I find most of them kinda eh. Just not really my thing. And I don't like most sports video games as a result. But usually there's at least one game of any major sport that is really good. Like, for football, I really like the Tecmo Super Bowl game. Why? What was that? I don't know what that was. I feel really stupid. Just bring that back. No, back to the center. Thank you. And again, fielding is extremely unreliable as the CPU somehow sneaks another dang run in. I'm not liking this very much. I'm sorry. This is... Okay. Okay, someone please catch that. Please. You didn't catch it, did you? Oh no, if this is a home run, I quit. Good. I swear every baseball video game is weighted against you when you're playing against the CPU. I'm under the impression that almost every sports game should really be played with friends. I mean, some of them have decent single-player modes, but, you know, for the most part, the AI in them is almost never to your favor, and you're really just better off slugging it against somebody of equal skill. But, as I was saying, I like Tecmo Super Bowl for football. I like Blades of Steel for hockey. I kind of like NBA Jam, but if you're talking about infuriating AI, that game wrote the book on it. I like NBA Hang Time better, though. As far as baseball games, I'm going to say that the overall best one is probably SNK's Baseball Stars on the NES. But I'm also really fond of Base Wars, which was an experimental robot baseball game by Konami where whenever somebody runs onto the plate, they get to beat the crap out of each other to decide who gets to stay. So, baseball robot fighting. Novel concept. Actually, I'm also pretty fond of Ken Griffey Jr. Both of the Ken Griffey Jr. games on the SNES, Major League Baseball and Winning Run. Those are probably the best real baseball games I've ever played. And another foul. Wow, I don't know if the AI is normally so... Oh, that's a total foul ball. Of course! You can see the annoyance welling up in my eyes here. And of course, I actually get one to center, and it's an extremely weak hit. Oh, Lord. And again. Jeez. I must have chosen the Cubs. That's what the C stands for. Okay, that joke's no longer relevant, since the Cubs actually did win in 2015, but still... Oh, no. Is this... Okay. Oh! Well, it's not a home run, but that was an error. I really should have grabbed that. God, this is torture! Are you kidding me? Look, they're so confused by what happened that they're just stuck there. Okay, good. God, my God. Well, this game looks cute at least, I'll give it that. This is the most abominable episode yet. Well, at least I don't really have to explain baseball very well. At least I'm not playing a cricket game. Alright, well, the timer's running out, so I will say... This is, at its base, a reasonably competent, functional baseball game. But I don't like the fielding. The AI is a jerk. And I forfeit. Alright, one more pitch. Fine. No! That wasn't the right button. Okay, one more pitch. Go ahead, just hit a home run. You know you want to. He had it! My God! As if this couldn't get any worse. Unbelievable. Again! Screw you! Alright, well, that was Pro Yakyuu World Stadium. I didn't like it. I liked it less than China Warrior. And, I don't know if I'm playing it wrong or what, but I did not have a very good time with this one. It's more frustrating than it should be. Well, baseball, whatever. Jiminy crickets. Alright, let's just end this episode. I have nothing more to say. I'm Mike, the Digital Kid. This has been PC Tengine. Fantastic episode 10 this was, too. Jeez. I guess I'll see you next time, hopefully with something a little less disgraceful. Take care and peace, everybody. Stop tape.